Hello and welcome to Anime Autistic. I'm your anime champion. If you haven't noticed, what I'm trying to kind of do with this channel is I'd like to talk about anime and kind of its prevalence and some themes, some kind of philosophies, values, how the story is told, all that kind of stuff. I want to get into like the meat of it. I do really love, most of what I'm going to be talking about is stuff that I feel like has some substance to it, stuff that is thematically kind of deep. It doesn't necessarily need to be deep or anything like that. Like, it doesn't need to be that, but I like to talk about kind of how things, really the storytelling and different aspects of the storytelling in anime, because it's done better than a whole lot of other stuff out there. Not everything, but plenty of other stuff. And it's through these kind of gripping themes and these different, meanings, these messages that are there that are super good. So I wanted to talk about just the stuff that I've learned from anime and stuff that you can too, and why it's a great medium for us to appreciate and enjoy, and it's not a waste of time. First things first, I learned war is scary, and it's hell to go through. There's so many, but there's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and Full Metal Alchemist, the entire Gundam franchise, Berserk, Vinland Saga was a great one, Attack on Titan, that's another war story, and they're all so, and it's like, oh yeah, war is horrible. It's awful to go through. It's a quote-unquote necessity, kind of. We could all just treat each other with respect and kindness. We could just do that, but, we can't. That's obviously too much to hope for. But anyway, yeah, that's just a theme that's just there. I said the entire Gundam franchise, though, right? Because literally every single one. Kind of a bummer, but also cool because it's robots fighting. This one's a common one, but a really good one. Just straight up believe in yourself and have self-worth and have value to yourself of what you're able to accomplish, what you're able to do. You have that value and you're able to do great things. Like, all of us have that kind of potential in us, and there's so many people that give up on that stuff. They want to live they want to keep that phrase, they want to keep their head down and grind it out, and they think the end things will work out for them. And if you want to do that and play it safe, sure. But you can also always aspire for more. And you always should be aspiring to really do your best. And there's kind of some other stuff too, but like, that's such a prominent theme. It's, it's all the way from Naruto to Mob Psycho 100 to 100 million things in between, and all the way to even kind of Evangelion too. Like, it's something you kind of need to hear as a young person, and something that honestly you need to hear as an adult too, because a lot of people just give up. Another big one that I love is just value other people's opinion, even if it's not necessarily something that you subscribe to or you personally are going to believe in yourself. Hear people out, because people, there's a reason that they have that thought process. Don't completely dismiss somebody, because they might have some good insight, they might have some good ideas, and they themselves may be passionate about something. So you blowing them off is stupid and rude and worthless and bad, and it doesn't help. Next one's super simple, and it's kind of what a lot of training arcs, I guess, are kind of about. But if you want something, work for it to make it happen. It's not going to be real easy to make your dreams come true. So pound away at that stuff. It's a hustle, man. You gotta throw yourself against a wall until either you're able to until you break through the wall, because some walls are a little bit too tall to climb. So you just gotta throw yourself at it 100%. This is all over the place in anime, and I love it to death. And you need to make your life special and make every single day in it special too. No, we just don't do that. We don't. And Is it a little bit unrealistic? Yes, but is it also a way to live your life to the very fullest by making each day special and real? It's hard. It's hard, but imagine when you really do that. When you really do that, how good you're going to feel every single day at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day. You wake up in the morning, you know, it's going to be real hard for a lot of that day, but you go to sleep going like, what did I just do today? That was awesome. And you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm so ready to be the best, very best I ever can be. Today I'm going to be the best person I've ever been so far. Like that's what would happen. Every single day you'd wake up, you'd be a better person than the day before. You just would. And you'd get your stuff done, and it's inspiring. That's why I love that message. Speaking of realism, here's another good message, is that being realistic isn't for everybody. Some people are going to be the risk takers, the dreamers, the ones that kind of have their heads in the clouds. But we still need the pragmatic people too. Like I said, it's a twofold thing. You need pragmatic people to actually, some of those people are the visions. They're the visionaries, but they don't have the skills to set everything into action. But they've got the passion and the drive to really kick things off and pull people in and inspire other people, which is in its own set a fantastic skill, in turn. And then there's people who are organizational. Time and time again. A lot of times it's kind of a power friendship thing, but do not give up on your dreams and your hopes and the things that you believe have potential and things that you believe are good and will be a profit to society. Like, if you think something is going to be worth it, and you have to be able to distinctly kind of figure out, and this is another one, figure out what's worth fighting for. I think a lot of shows will kind of make it seem like everything's worth fighting for, but no, not really the case. Because there's plenty of things that you'll see. Movies, even in video games. What is it worth, what's worth fighting for? You don't want to fight for something stupid that isn't really going to lead to something great. But if you're like, oh, I just see it. I see this being one of the things that like pushes us forward as humanity. Like, go for it. Do that. This is a wonderful theme. Speak your mind and let other people know what you're thinking and feeling. A lot of guys do not do this, and you should. You ought to. You can't. Don't keep everything bottled up inside into yourself. A whole lot of living a life with purpose and meaning is about you yourself being able to express how you're feeling and talk about some stuff out and not be afraid to share, this is what's going on and this is what I'm thinking and this is what I want. This is what I see for my future. This is what I see for the future. This is all that kind of stuff. Like, you need to be able to express yourself to the fullest. Work on that skill. Like, it's that's the things you need to do. Like, that's what I'm saying is all these inspirational things are there within the different stories. You just gotta find them. Here's me saying why I like them, why I like the medium of anime. Kind of backpacking off of that last one. Do not, in the idea of living your life to the fullest, don't live in fear. You cannot. Everybody cannot afford to live in fear. And fear's not necessarily evil or bad thing. Fear kind of lets us know when something's troublesome, when we need to be cautious of something, when we need to maybe be worried or something, or anxious about something. But you can't live, and maybe it's anxious. Don't live your life anxious about what's going to happen, next, or all the bad things that could happen. Just assume, plan for the worst, but assume the best. That's kind of just a philosophy to live life by, and it will get you out of everything if you just plan for the worst and expect the best. Though you'll be positive about stuff, and you'll be prepared for the crappy things. You know, it's a simple precaution of not letting all those what ifs, the maybes weigh you down in life, and you look back and you're like, I should have done that. I should have done that. I know all of us have that, and it never feels good when you look back and you're like, I should have done that. I should have done that, and it'll lead to a lot of regret if you're not like, you know what? Why not? I'll just do it. You know, think it out. Be logical. Be rational about things, but don't be like, you know, don't. It's not worth It's not worth overanalyzing and overthinking everything that's presented to you. There is not, if you don't know this, there's no easy way to happiness. There's not. Some of us are going to be prone to be more positive, more upbeat. There's no real easy way for you to find happiness, or at least self-realization. Like, really find your path, your way, and live your life to be you know, the way that you'd view it yourself. There's not an easy way to do that. It's always hard work. It's always hard work to be a fully realized person, and that hard work is not bad. It's a very good thing. If you work hard towards something that you believe in and you love and you're passionate about and you think is going to benefit society, humanity, it's going to progress things, how would you, I mean, I can understand you'd be frustrated. You can be stressed with that. You can't, for real. It's taxing. It's difficult. Not necessarily easy. Not necessarily always fun either. But here's the deal. Think about you do accomplish those goals. You have those dreams that you believe in. And you do get those done, and you accomplish those tasks, and you say, I'm gonna push myself even further. You'll do things that you didn't think you'd be able to do, and you'll be able to look back, you know, after when you've got grandkids, and you're like, you know what, maybe it's time for me to actually chill out. Because in your 20s, it's not time to chill out. When you're in your 30s, it's not time to chill out. When you're in your 40s, not time to chill out. When you're 50s, maybe you're like, all right, I can take the foot off the accelerator. But you gotta hustle and and work hard and live your life and really try to be the best you can. But when you do that, you look back and you're like, you know what? I'm so happy with the life I've lived. I'm so happy with what I've done. And guess what? It's just a benefit to everybody around you as well. When you have that kind of energy, you've got that kind of lifestyle, man. I feel like this is like a billion people's backstories. Like, this is kind of what you learn from a backstory is you determine your own value. You know, that's on you. And people, I mean, I don't need to tell. I feel like I don't need to tell people this, but like on the real. If you're not happy where you're at, look in the mirror. That's the person to blame, you know. You ain't really happy with your situation. You can change your situation. It's tough. Like I said, it's tough. But you can make it happen. For sure. Here's one that I feel like is not super prevalent, but one that is badass as hell. And it's if some people don't like what you stand for or not necessarily gonna back you up or want to hate on you for various reasons, well, too damn bad for them, you know. You need to, if you believe in something, you want something, and people are gonna hate on it, let them hate. Haters are gonna hate, man. And here's the last one. It is kind of a power of friendship kind of deal. It's very tropey, very cliche. But if you invest in others, your return on investment is going to be pretty freaking dope. People can, well, you know, this whole video is kind of about how anime inspires us to to accomplish great things, and we should strive to do that. And I love the medium because of that. If you guys feel like maybe I missed some important messages, leave it in the comments below. Like if you are down with this mindset, because this is what I'm trying to do with the videos, and maybe a more kind of roundabout manner. This one straight up, hey, this is why I make my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're awesome. I appreciate it. Subscribe for awesome content like this and just the stuff I got planned for the future. Peace out. See you on the next one.